7 months into her pregnancy, The Hills star Heidi Montag is still staying active. She's even keeping up her exercise routines. She's shared glimpses of her workouts with followers. As you can imagine, her baby bump is very much on display. It's so nice to see that Heidi and Spencer have come this far in their lives, you know? It's been years since the two of them squandered their combined $10 million fortune on absurd purchases like pricey handbags and rare crystals. Yes, really. Those were the times when Heidi Montag kept getting worrisome cosmetic procedures. Remember her F-cup breasts? Thankfully she got them reduced later, which led to friction between herself and her mother. As we mentioned recently, Heidi and her mom are getting along better now. It turns out that the mother-daughter experiment, Celebrity Edition, actually helped some people to heal old hurts. Who knew? So now, after all of their bonkers misadventures and mistakes, Heidi and Chris are just content being happy with each other as a couple. And they're getting closer and closer to welcoming their child into this world. As you can see from this photo, Heidi is very far along. She looks great. And check out that baby bump. Exercise, within reasonable limits, can be healthy when you're pregnant. Just like it can be healthy when you're not pregnant. If exercising makes you feel especially distressed or nauseated during your pregnancy, then cut it out of your routine until you're no longer pregnant. Similarly, if an exercise is putting your body through real hell, don't do it. No pregnancy required. Walking and even hiking can be popular non-rigorous exercises during pregnancy. As always, it's important to stay hydrated in those cases, even more so than for non-pregnant hikers. With pregnancy, there's always a risk that something could suddenly go wrong, so we wouldn't recommend hiking anywhere that's more than a few minutes from where a vehicle could easily reach you. Like, you can just go for a walk around a public lake, ideally with your partner or a walking buddy. And, of course, your cell phone. Both of your cell phones. And plenty of water. We have a feeling that Heidi isn't overdoing it here, because she's clearly very conscious of the strain of working out while pregnant. Specifically, the ouch factor on her feet and ankles. As we can see, Spencer Pratt is clearly good husband material. Foot massages feel weird to some people, and can be torture for the ticklish, but for others, they can be a great source of relief. Especially if they've been walking for 2. And standing for 2. And especially if they've been exercising for 2. Speaking of Heidi Montag's activities, though, have you guys ever heard of a baby moon? It's not, like, a type of full moon or whatever. It's like a cross between a honeymoon and a baby shower. That doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense to us, given that traveling while pregnant isn't necessarily the easiest thing in the world, but it's a thing. Anyway, Spencer and Heidi snapped this photo while on their baby moon in Hawaii. Even dressed, there's no hiding that baby bump. We know that Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag probably wish that they had more of their former fortune to help welcome their child into the world. But you know what? This couple seems loving and, despite their histories, well-adjusted. In fact, their past mistakes might make them wiser people and wiser parents. We hope so, anyway.